Hi guys, my name is Courtnisha and this is my final story project. So the place of setting is at a medical field seminar. In the crowd there will be medical professionals, upcoming students, and students that are interested in going into the field. Alright, let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Courtnisha and today I will be talking about my journey to become a sonographer. I hope after this speech I'll touch someone's heart that may have the same pathway. My origin story. I was born to two immigrants from Haiti, was raised by a single mother as an only child. My mother is the strongest woman I know. My mother did everything in her ability to provide me with the necessities. As a child, I was a bit of a troublemaker, getting a few phone calls home by my teachers and disobeying my mom. To put in short, I was not following directions. I was disobeying my mom so much that she threatened to deport me. And no, I'm not joking. I ended up failing the third grade, but in the years to come throughout middle school, also high school, I became an honor roll student. Even though I was an honor roll student, I was terrible at state testing. Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, you're not allowed to obtain a high school diploma unless you pass your state testing. I had to take the state testing, I would say around 10 to 15 times, maybe more, throughout my high school career. Everything ended up falling in place. I ended up walking across the stage on May 16th, 2024. My calling. Growing up, I was always surrounded with women around me. Either it was my family or family friends that were working for the medical field. I would always hear stories of my mom and her patients of how they were getting along and how they had rough times with each other in the whole process. And not only that the color of the scrubs were intriguing, I thought caring for somebody that's not a part of my own family was just a good thing. I wanted to be a part of that, so I promised myself when I got older, I would definitely end up in the medical field, which I longed for badly. Why sonography? How did I end up in sonography, you may ask? I believe it was my junior year of high school and I had taken an anatomy class. The anatomy class had a field trip to this college called Advent Health University. I instantly I instantly was interested because not only that it was a university, it's next door it was actual had an actual hospital. So I was very interested. I ended up applying and ended up getting in as an early admission student, but decided to go to Valencia College to do my prerequisites, which we'll get into what that means later. But I made a decision to go to community college first because the price range, and also during my freshman year of college, I ended up taking a class called the New Experience class that guided me and taught me financial strategies, and if I can, I will, and things beyond that line. Also, I ended up going for cardiovascular sonography. What do sonographers do? When most people think about sonographer slash ultrasound tech, they think of somebody scanning to obtain a certain image of the body. This is true, but does have more to it. They're usually using a high frequency wave to create a image within the body to help figure out may what may be the problem and getting a diagnosis from it. There are different types of sonographers for particular body parts slash areas of the body. OB, OBGYN focuses on the female reproductive system. A vascular focuses on the veins and bloods. Abdominal mainly focuses on organs such as kidney or gallbladder. And below you can see the different types of machinery that is used to scan different types of body parts. Schooling. After high school, I made my way to Valencia College, took my prerequisites, which are classes that are needed to take before applying to any program, ended up graduating in the winter of 2026 with my associates in art from Valencia College. During my 2 years at Valencia College, I took religious classes that are required to apply for the programs at Advent Health University. I ended up getting into the sonography program in February 2027. The sonography program at Advent Health usually takes around 18 months. By the time of August 2028, I graduated with my sonography certificate and got accepted to Advent Health Hospitals by December 2028 as a new intern. Valencia College tuition. I was a Florida resident, so financial aid ended up taking care of all my costs. Out of pocket, it took about $5,000 for my associates in arts. I was a commuter, so I lived close to home to save money. It would cost me around 140 in gas each month. I needed 60 credits in total. The campus call centers would help me out with any difficulties, plus everybody was friendly and approachable. Advent Health University tuition. Don't typically remember how much it costs, but out of pocket to pay back, it cost me around $10,000. When transferring it was not difficult. I was also a commuter, so it took me the same amount, about 140 in gas. Everyone at Advent Health was approachable. Same thing with Valencia, and it was located next to a hospital, so our clinicals would actually be practical. A day in the life of a cardiovascular sonographer. My days usually start around 6 in the morning, but I don't get to work until 7:30 a.m. After checking my schedule and prepping my equipment, I began to see patients. Some outpatients come in regularly for a regular checkup, others are in critical condition. Each scan takes about 30 to 60 minutes. I perform a procedure called a echocardiogram, where I basically capture images of the heart and the blood flow using sound waves. I have to be detailed because the cardiologist depends on my scans to make an accurate diagnosis. On average, I see about 8 to 15 patients a day. Usually, I see patients that are nervous, so I have to calm their nerves before I go on with my exam. I have good communication skills because I have to communicate with the cardiologists and other people in the medical field. The environment is very intense and fast paced, but extremely rewarding. Excuse me. Also, knowing that you're contributing to saving lives each day does help. Final thoughts. Working in the sonography program has truly been such an experience for me. Considering how far I came in the past 8 years, it is amazing to see that I'm able to help people by using great communication skills. I'm able to work under high pressure, also get to interact with people on their origin stories as well. Being in the field taught me the importance of helping people and how I impact their lives. Seeing my interest for the medical field at such a young age has been a process, but a process that I am proud of. Anyone in the audience, I would highly encourage you to just go for your dream no matter how hard it gets. But I promise you it would be rewarding in the future. Thank you so much for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed.